is just fantastic. Captain's log. Subdates 220429.5. People have started turning up and already there is a problem with the slam party. Bork has kind of gate crashed and forced us to hard reset all the computers. The Little Virgins set an impossibly high score. I'm now thinking about letting Jimmy Savile, well, his skeleton, touch him as punishment. Welcome everyone to This Week at Twitter, or twat, and yes, this is clearly only going to be about Elon Musk buying Twitter. Don't worry though, I won't put Alex Jones on the thumbnail. Maybe this time I won't get Anyway, we're going to start with tweets from Blair White and work our way towards something else that tickled me in this whole fallout. If Elon Musk buys Twitter, I'm deleting the app, as a quote, is the new if Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada, quote. And it is just as delicious. This particular tweet has been tweeted up by quite a few people, and it's an interesting one because there is a point to that, and we'll get to it when we get there. Don't worry, leaving Twitter was trending as well. So yes, this is in fact semi-true. No doubt though they'll come back anyway. And there is a rather interesting little discussion to be had about how quickly Twitter admins are trying to remove, let's say, censorship-related coding, allegedly, before Elon Musk gets in and guts it anyway. So with Blair White, we also have JT Lewis. If Elon Musk buys Twitter, I'm deleting the app is the new if Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada. Edendro, I don't know if he's a creator anymore, but he was. If Elon Musk buys Twitter, I'm leaving, is the new, never mind, I just realized every person on my feed with a Telegram or Parler account already unironically tweeted this. Just gonna say this one thing though, no idea what Telegram is. But those that went to Parler because they were mostly yeeted or throttled on Twitter, and because of a clear and obvious bias that has remained for many years. Now yes, if Elon Musk buys Twitter, he still has to abide the rules of certain app stores, where you cannot allow hateful language, hate speech as it were, to exist on your platform, and you must do something to deal with it. Whether Elon Musk cares about that, not entirely sure just yet, and there are certainly many memes going around concerning whether he'll just go and buy those platforms as well. John W. Dean, not sure I am interested in Twitter if Elon Musk owns it. Reply, I see no evidence of empathy in Musk. If he truly cared about the US or the planet, America first and all that, but we're not nationalists. He'd make his clean energy and EV technologies more affordable, a very clear and obvious sign that he lacks empathy and is nothing more than a dictator akin to that of Putin. Sinatra, I literally never see these arguments made about any other billionaires. Oh, the Saudi prince doesn't have empathy or give out free stuff. Your boy Pat, the only thing I want Elon Musk to do, if he buys Twitter, is to balance out the platform from being this leftist's playground that it is right now. It is quite interesting that many people who are now complaining about the platform, the direction it may well go even though nothing has yet happened when Elon Musk takes over, are the same people who are pro-censorship with context. The thing is, you are either in favor of free speech or you're not. And if you're not in favor of it, then chances are you're not going to like the alleged changes that Elon Musk may well introduce to the platform. I'm not going to leave. I see no reason to. People with many differing political views are still going to be there. They're going to have their own little corner or larger platform, and they're going to do that because they want to use Twitter, regardless of who owns it. Many people are asserting what Elon Musk will do when this happens. Asserted. You are scaremongering and you are cowards. And I can say many of you are cowards because leaving Twitter was trending for that very reason, your own cowardice. But we'll get to that in a moment. Because it was announced, Twitter has accepted Elon Musk's original $43 billion offer. Denny, be nice knowing you, speaking to democracy and my Twitter friends. Underneath, you can always move to Canada. Wow, I can't believe this is actually happening. I'm no longer safe on this app. I may have to deactivate and move to North Korea if this deal goes through. Scary times ahead. Underneath, I'll buy a ticket to Ukraine. John Healy, there goes the neighborhood. Fancy's last chance. The neighborhood went to shit a long time ago, but now there's hope. And Timothy Kincaid, RIP Twitter, 2010 to 2022. Indeed, this was the day that Twitter died, everyone. How dare it? How are you ever going to survive? Are you all going to go to mines? I have a mines. Hasn't grown in years, but by all means go follow me. Elon Musk has tweeted out a number of things since this has sort of started going in a positive direction for him, in the sense that he is acquiring it. How he's done that is quite interesting, offering up Tesla shares, or Tesla, his shares, whatever, as collateral. Quite interesting. One tweet of his that I found interesting: I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means. Reply: you're gonna kill Twitter. My friend and supreme necromantic cuck, Magog of Morscar, tweeted out, honestly asking, why do people hate Elon Musk so much? What terrible evil thing did he do? Is it just because he's super rich? The answer to that is, even though he has vocally declared himself centrist libertarian type, many people consider him more right-leaning. That whole window thing. Not that I care too much, but also because he is the world's richest man. He has too much money. That's what it is. Some will say, yes, but I'm willing to be taxed when I earn more and be taxed even more because I don't need it. Okay, good for you. Not everyone's like that. I'd rather not pay as much tax as that because I'd like to actually live. I know it's a novel idea to a number of people who have vast amounts of disposable income. Congratulations on having that. But not everyone's going to share that view and wants to use it because they believe they have the ability with that money to push forward ideas that can in fact improve the world. And he has a leg to stand on with Tesla, doesn't he? Or an argument can be made, I know, don't be that pedantic prick, alright? Just indulge me. But a Twitter thread that I found fascinating concerning Elon Musk potentially take over came from Richard Hanania. Elon Musk takes over Twitter. He's a billionaire who doesn't even have a master's degree. Is that who we are going to trust with the future of our democracy? Depends which country. In some, you're trusting it to a very left-leaning socialist. In another, a corpse sat in a very large white house who is clearly incapable of opening his eyes without looking like they don't belong open. Or in another country, a doddery old mop who has lied to Parliament multiple times. Do I need to go through every country? How about we go to other countries where they've had prime ministers that haven't even served a successive term before they've been thrown out of office? Continuing, a few more years on a college campus where he could have been exposed to diverse ideas and professional educators could have made a great difference in his outlook. In a time when so many are getting that experience, doesn't our democracy deserve better? Education matters. Please listen to an MA who has experience in activism and working for social justice and notes the contrast with Elon Musk's naive notions to free speech. By the way, he continues, going to insert this now. I couldn't care less what your education level is. I really don't. It does not matter what you have. If you are successful at what you do, you are successful at what you do. And it isn't him that is trusted with the democracy. No. People are looking at him and thinking, what change can he affect, or will he be no better than corporate America? There is a vast difference if you hadn't noticed. But as I earlier said, leaving Twitter was trending, as was Jamila Jamil. Now this is interesting, she's a bit of a vocal blah 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 type person. What made me laugh about this the most was, he got Twitter. I would like this to be what lies here as my last tweet. Just any excuse to show pics of barrel. I fear this free speech bit is going to help this hell platform reach its final form of totally lawless hate, bigotry and misogyny. Best of luck. Bye Felicia. Mick Foley. And by the way, I love Mick Foley, but I'll be giving some serious thought to leaving Twitter if we're good in the near future. I do not have a good feeling about where this platform is heading. You two are drama queens. People having to announce they're leaving. That's like people who in my comments say, I'm unsubbing, ta-ta, I can't be asked with you anymore. You don't need to announce it, just leave. It's as simple as that. Also, because of new leadership. Because of what? Scaremongery, fearmongery, bollocks that you've heard on the internet? Please. He hasn't done anything yet. He has done legitimately nothing, and chances are you'll both be back anyway. Because Jamila is a very obsessive and hyper-focused individual, she will come back and start using it to be, well, arguably as bigoted as she claimed everyone else is that's going to flock back to the site. Alright, Mick Foley, not sure about, but he is a legend and well respected. Bit of a drama queen with that tweet though, don't you think? Now Elon Musk did joke about something else that made me chuckle. Next, I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in it. If memory serves, Coca-Cola's original recipe had about 3% cocaine in it. Now I don't do fizzy drinks, I really don't, but I'd definitely give that a try. Never knock until you try after all. Others had suggested he change that to buying McDonald's and fixing all the ice cream machines. It's not a bad idea to be honest. Before we get to the last tweet, I want to go to Laverne Spicer. Elon Musk buying Twitter is the 21st century of Lincoln freeing the slaves. It's not a very good take. Just thought I'd let you know. And the final tweet from Elon Musk. For Twitter to deserve public trust, it must be politically neutral, which effectively means upsetting the far right and the far left equally. Underneath, heard you're buying Twitter, Jeff Bezos. Amazon is next. Brah, add to cart. I like that. It's a good one. So as we are done, I'd like to know what you think about Elon Musk purchasing Twitter and what you think it does for Twitter in the future. Do let me know in the comments. Please drive the engagement up by smashing the like. Even leaving the obligatory comment of Musk will suffice. Now, I am away all weekend and won't be back till Monday afternoon. There should be a video Monday afternoon, but I can't guarantee it because I'll be travelling via train. Have a lovely weekend, everyone, and thank you all very much for listening. Ta-ta.